Greetings. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. Welcome back, my current subscribers, and I would also like to welcome back those of you who have been here before. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome as well. There's something bothering me about last night. I did a video with some calls from between Sonia and Nesto that kind of deal with what I consider witness tampering. I don't know how the law feels about it, but that's how I feel about it. Anywho, so one thing was really bothering me about last night, and it was when Sonia said that Hazel said she was in a yellow Hummer and Nesto tried to assault her, whatever, and Sonia just doesn't believe. And, Nesto says, I didn't even have the Hummer back then. So she thinks she's giving him an out. And he thinks, oh, yeah, she got proof. Well, I'm here to tell you, I watched that interview again, and I did not hear her say yellow Hummer. I heard her say white Hummer. I heard her say military style. And I heard her say tint. Now, I don't know if she meant tint on the windows or what, but those are the things that I heard. I never once heard the color yellow mentioned when I Am Hazel was telling her story. So as usual, Sonia has her facts wrong and she doesn't have her information together. That's nothing new or surprising to any of us. Well, here's what I've done. I've taken just a teeny snippet of that conversation again, so you'll hear what Sonia says. And then I've also taken a snippet of that portion of the interview that, yes, I Am Hazel did, and they'll run together. So then you will see, I didn't hear it. So if somebody listens to it and say they've heard I Am Hazel say it was a yellow Hummer, let me know in the comments. But I didn't hear it. I didn't think I heard it last night, and now I've re-listened to it and I didn't hear it again. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think.
She went to her interview and they made her take all her clothes off and asked her if she had a wire and made her put her phone in the refrigerator. And this was supposed to happen in 2016, right? And I was like, I said, I only listened to 3 minutes of the interview. Right. I said 2015 he was in California. I was like, and then she said she went on ahead and took the job anyway. I said, first of all, the girl talk like me. She talk like she's about that life. Listen, she talk like she's about that life. She this, that, and the other. And so I was like, she don't sound stupid. So why would you go to a barbershop for a barbershop job and take off all of your clothes for an interview? You're not at a strip club. It's not for porn. It's not for modeling. And they make you take off everything for a barbershop. I said, that don't even make no sense. Then she said, we went riding around in the yellow Hummer. He pulled over in the back of something, got in the back and said he wanted.
I didn't have that. I didn't have that then. What the fuck did them folks talking about? I didn't have that then.
2016. He's in the back of the yellow Hummer. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm thinking. And this is what the blogger said. She said, I don't believe her. She sounded like she's lying. I said, all this have to do was take some phone calls, listen to I was talking about how he saw what he was driving, and then try to insert herself a story accordingly. That's all it sounds like.
Fucking married to. I don't even know this fucking lady, nor do I know her accolades to give a fuck about anything y'all got going on or to sabotage it. Like it was, I'm like, who the like, so that irritated me. So moving forward, I started moving a little bit more cautiously around it, because I'm like, all right, this motherfucker playing with me. I guess he didn't think that I was gonna look his name up. I guess he didn't think that I was gonna like try to see who he's connected to. But it's only a certain amount of times you're gonna fucking make me strip, and I'm not gonna have to figure out exactly who I'm dealing with, because who are you? Like, so now I'm starting to do the extensive research. I can't find nothing on the Miss Jones lady. Like, I'm just trying to Google stuff. I found his son. I found him. I found like he has a daughter. You know, I found some information to like, I found that he had a record, you know, and then he told me that he just got out X amount of time ago. So all of these things are playing in my head, and like so many different emotions are running through my head because I'm like, would this nigga sacrifice everything to knock me down if I was to say something to somebody about the shit that really goes on in here? Like, would he be willing to like do that shit? Would she be willing to do it? Like, I'm one of the people that be watching the crime show, so my mind just started going crazy. So that was a big reason why I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just sweep it under the rug. I act like this shit is not happening. Like, this is ridiculous. So I think like the next week rolls by, and I had come to work literally unbothered for like maybe 3-4 more days after that. So I come to work, and after that, he tells the Miss Jones lady to tell me to come to work the next day. But when I get there, he damn near meets me in the parking lot. And when I get to the parking lot, he's like, hey, just ride with me. I got a ride to this tag place because he had got this brand new like little military type Hummer thing. So he was like, just ride with me to the tag place, and then you can discuss with me everything you was talking about the spy thing or whatever. So I'm like, cool. So I hop in the truck with him, and we ride on to the tag place. Whole time I'm like having a conversation about the whole PowerPoint presentation I had created for him. So I'm reading it to him step by step. He like nodding his head like, yeah, I'm liking the way you think. I like the way you think, like all this shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we making some headway. When are you thinking this is going to open? Like, when are you, like all of these questions I'm asking him. And he's like, you know, every one little step at a time. We got to get the permits. We got to get this. We got to get that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So in my head, I'm like, great. Like, I did a great thing. He's happy with the presentation. That means that I might be in a good space to do, you know, like managing or something over there. So like, I'm thinking about all the different possibilities of like what the job could bring me or whatever. So we get to the tag place. We sit down in the tag place. He handles his business with the tag. We get back in the car and we drive back towards the building. So mind you, the parking is in the back of the building. You have to drive down the hill, turn to the right, and like kind of drive down into the parking lot. So when we get to the parking lot, he parks his truck, and the truck has hella tents on it already. It's like a military style Hummer, like not the newer ones, but like the older ones that like that motherfucker is carries cannons on the side, like that type of Hummer. So he gets out the car and he starts dropping the seats in the back. So, and then when I look behind me, I see that there's a TV back there, like how people be watching TV in the back of the truck. So I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but maybe he got to go pick up some shit. I don't know, but he's dropping the seat. So that shit didn't even bother me. I'm still on my phone. I'm like texting. I'm like looking through something. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm not paying no attention, but I kind of like am, but I'm not. Like, it's not alarming me. So he drops the seats or whatever. He hops back in the truck, and when he hops back in the driver's seat, he said, all right, go ahead, hop in the back. So I hop in the back, and I'm about to like bust the TV down. Like, okay, so maybe this is where he wants me to watch a training video. We in the back of the parking lot. Like, it's no way that he's being weird. Because we're like, it's kind of like public right here. He didn't drive me to no alley or nothing. He got me like right here in the back of the fucking, like my car is right here. So I get in the back, and he was like, all right, strip. So I'm like, no. I said, I'm not doing that shit again. What am I doing it for now? Like, for what? He said, cause we finna fuck. Just like that. I kid you not, on my kids. I will never forget that shit for as long as I fucking live. I will never forget the tone. I will never forget the look in his fucking eyes. Nothing. Like, it was plain as day. That shit had my heart beating out my fucking chest, because now I'm in your fucking trunk, basically. And what the fuck are you talking about? Because as soon as I started like going back at him, he started like basically like getting with my energy. He was like, cause we finna fuck. And I'm like, huh? No, I said, no. Why? No, we not. Like, what? At this point, like, I've never experienced this before, where I've been in a sexual encounter with a person that I didn't want to have sex with. So this was like new to me, that it startled the fuck out of me. And I felt like, this motherfucker finna rape me. Like, it's nothing else. I can't do nothing. I'm literally at his mercy. I'm in his fucking car. He's locked the doors. Like, what am I gonna do? So I'm just like, why? Why? He was like, I told you that in order for you to take on this position at this job, you gotta be me. Miss Jones, like I told you, when you see Miss Jones, that's me. That's me right there. So if you ever need anything, I told you, you need to reach out to Miss Jones because that's me. But in order for you to be in that position that you want to be in, and I asked you several times if this is really what you wanted to do. I asked you several times if this really, where you wanted to be and blah, blah, blah. Like, so you told me you was with it. You told me that that's what you wanted. You told me you was hungry for it. So in order for you to be me, I'm gonna have to come in you. So I was like, whoa. Um, um,
I thank you for listening. Once again, I am Legacy Moon. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and come back and see me.